Welcome back to BikeFusion, your home for the latest motorcycle reviews, first looks, performance machines, and the bikes that make every rider stop and stare. Today, we're talking about one of the most legendary names in the world of high-performance motorcycles, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. And this time, we're looking toward the 2027 model year. Now, before we get started, there's something important to know. As of August 2026, Kawasaki USA has not officially published a complete 2027 Ninja H2R specification sheet. So rather than presenting rumors as confirmed information, this video will focus on what makes the H2R such an extraordinary machine and what we can realistically expect from its next evolution. So, let's get started. Design looks like nothing else. The first thing you notice about the Ninja H2R is its design. This isn't a motorcycle that tries to look normal. It looks aggressive, futuristic, and almost like a machine from another world. The H2R's bodywork is designed around performance, with carbon fiber aerodynamic components that help generate downforce. Kawasaki has taken the aerodynamic concept far beyond what you normally see on a production motorcycle. And then there's that signature mirror-coated matte spark black finish. Under the lights, the H2R doesn't simply look black. It has a deep, premium appearance that makes the bike look almost like a piece of technology rather than a traditional motorcycle. At the front, the aggressive nose, aerodynamic winglets, sharp lighting, and compact bodywork immediately tell you that this machine is not designed for casual Sunday cruising. It's designed for speed, and the rear section is just as dramatic. Every line, every panel, and every aerodynamic element seems to have one mission: keep the motorcycle stable when the speed gets serious. The heart of the beast, supercharged power. Now we come to the biggest reason why the Ninja H2R is so famous. The engine. The latest officially documented H2R uses a 998cc liquid-cooled inline-4 engine with Kawasaki's supercharger technology. And this is where the H2R separates itself from most other superbikes. Instead of relying purely on a naturally aspirated engine, Kawasaki uses a supercharger to force more air into the engine. More air means the engine can burn more fuel. And more fuel and air, when combined with Kawasaki's engineering, create absolutely brutal acceleration. The latest official H2R specification lists approximately 322 horsepower at 14,000 revolutions per minute and 121.5 pound-feet of torque at 12,500 revolutions per minute, measured using the ISO 4106 standard. Just think about those numbers for a second. 322 horsepower. From a motorcycle. That's the kind of number that makes the H2R feel less like a normal production bike and more like a two-wheeled rocket. And that supercharger whine. It's one of the sounds that makes the H2R instantly recognizable. When the engine climbs through the rev range, the combination of inline-4 power and supercharger technology creates an experience that is completely different from an ordinary superbike. Performance, built for the track. Here's where we need to make one thing very clear. The Ninja H2R is not a normal street motorcycle. Kawasaki describes it as a closed-course-only hypersport motorcycle. That means this machine belongs on a proper closed racing facility, not on public roads. And that makes sense when you look at the engineering. The H2R is designed around extreme performance. The chassis uses a lightweight trellis frame, while the suspension package includes a high-performance front fork and an Öhlins TTX36 rear shock. The latest official specifications list fully adjustable suspension components designed for serious track performance. The motorcycle also uses lightweight, cast aluminum wheels and high-performance racing tires. Everything about the package is focused on controlling enormous power. Because creating horsepower is one thing. Controlling it is another. Braking, stopping the monster. If a motorcycle can accelerate this aggressively, it needs serious braking performance. And Kawasaki understands that. The latest H2R setup features powerful Brembo braking hardware, including dual 330mm front discs and radial-mounted 4-piston calipers. There's also Kawasaki's Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System, or KIBS. This isn't simply about stopping the bike. At track speeds, braking is part of the performance equation. A rider needs confidence when approaching a corner at extreme speed. That's why the braking system, suspension, chassis, tires, and electronics all have to work together. Electronics, technology behind the power. Now let's talk about something that's easy to overlook. The electronics. A motorcycle producing this level of performance needs an intelligent electronic package. The H2R includes advanced systems such as Kawasaki Traction Control, Kawasaki Launch Control Mode, Kawasaki Engine Brake Control, Kawasaki Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System, and Kawasaki Quickshifter technology. There's also a Bosch IMU working with Kawasaki's dynamic modeling software. The IMU helps the motorcycle understand its orientation and movement, allowing the electronics to respond according to riding conditions. This technology is extremely important because the H2R isn't simply about producing massive horsepower. It's about making that performance usable. Aerodynamics, more than just style. One of the most fascinating parts of the Ninja H2R is its aerodynamic design. Those carbon fiber aerodynamic devices aren't there just to make the bike look aggressive. They're designed to generate downforce. At high speed, aerodynamic stability becomes increasingly important. The faster the motorcycle goes, the more critical it becomes to keep the machine planted and predictable. That's why the H2R looks so different from conventional sport bikes. Kawasaki essentially built the motorcycle around the idea that aerodynamics should be an active part of the performance package. The 2027 question. So what about the 2027 Ninja H2R? At this point, Kawasaki USA has not officially released a full 2027 H2R specification sheet. That means we should be careful with online rumors claiming exact horsepower figures, top speed numbers, prices, or major mechanical changes. But if Kawasaki continues the H2R philosophy into 2027, we can expect the focus to remain exactly where the H2R has always been strongest. Supercharged performance, aerodynamics, advanced electronics, track-focused suspension, extreme braking capability, and engineering that pushes the boundaries of what a production motorcycle can do. The H2R has never been about being practical. It's about being spectacular. Price and exclusivity. And then we come to the price. The latest official Kawasaki USA listing for the 2026 Ninja H2R ABS shows an MSRP of $62,100. That puts the H2R into a completely different category from ordinary sport bikes. But honestly, the H2R was never created to be an affordable motorcycle. It was created to represent Kawasaki's engineering capabilities at the extreme end of performance. It's limited production, it's track-focused, and it's built for riders who want something far beyond an ordinary superbike. Final verdict. So, is the Kawasaki Ninja H2R still one of the most insane motorcycles on the planet? Absolutely. Even before we talk about any potential 2027 updates, the H2R already has an incredible combination of supercharged power, aggressive aerodynamics, advanced electronics, high-performance suspension, premium brakes, and an unmistakable design. It isn't a motorcycle for everyone. It isn't designed for commuting. It isn't designed for casual street riding. It's a closed-course machine created for one thing: extreme performance. And that's exactly why the Ninja H2R remains such an iconic motorcycle. For motorcycle enthusiasts in the USA and around the world, the H2R represents something bigger than horsepower numbers. It represents the idea that motorcycle engineering can still surprise us. So, if Kawasaki officially reveals a 2027 Ninja H2R, the big question will be: how much further can Kawasaki push the limits? Will we see more power? More aerodynamic refinement, new electronics, a revised chassis, or perhaps an entirely new approach to the H2R platform? We'll have to wait for Kawasaki's official announcement. But one thing is certain: when a machine already carries the name Ninja H2R, expectations are going to be extremely high. If you enjoyed this first look, make sure you're subscribed to BikeFusion because we'll be bringing you more motorcycle reviews, new model updates, performance bikes, and the latest machines targeting the USA motorcycle market. And now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the Kawasaki Ninja H2R over a conventional superbike? Drop your answer in the comments. Thanks for watching BikeFusion. Ride safe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.